Oh right, I'm live. Yo, what's going on, guys? So we're in the new market day. Right now I'm just setting up all the charts and stuff like that, so I can see. So we've been on a kind of a bad streak lately, but I mean, which is funny because like we've been anticipating these drops for some time now. But now here we are, man. It's the market is just controlling like crazy right now. It's wild. Um, yeah. So currently, I'm just making sure I can read all my charts appropriately. Making sure that I have the appropriate zoom and stuff like that, because you kind of have to be able to see, which is like a huge deal. The way that it looks to you changes the way that you perceive it. So, yeah. All right. So McDonald's is not a value stock because McDonald's is also taking down with the market. So, which is typically you'd see a stock come up, right? So if you look at the heat map, you could actually tell like which ones are value stocks and which ones aren't, depending on where the stocks go during a decline. So, yeah, this is mostly because of the Wuhan stuff. So I gotta figure out whether or not the Wuhan stuff will continue to kind of hold this as we expect it to. But I think we'll see. All right, so the Disney calls has made us a lot back. The Beyond calls down 50% on them. In preparations for earnings. Yeah, so they're at 110. Yeah, so their earnings was yesterday actually. So what are they at now? So I don't think they beat earnings. So unless they didn't have them yet. No, they didn't have it yet. 227. Yeah, it's aftermarket, so it's aftermarket today. So we're either gonna see a huge spike or just a huge drop to around 101, maybe even below. No, definitely below. Never mind. So we'll see. I guess we're holding these for good now. What's the value on these things? $36. I could double. I could average down by one more. Okay. The dollar Vold and stuff like that have not been performing very well because that's how we know we're on kind of like a bearish trend line right now. It's kind of continuing that exact bearish trend line. Yeah. I'm gonna set up my levels. I have a laptop behind me. It has like nothing on it, so I might try to use that if I can. It gives me a little more clarity as far as the market goes. I think. Alright, so SPY is down, B is down, everything's down for the most part. McDonald's kind of pulled back up, but didn't hold. Disney is falling into the gap zone, so we're making profits off of that right now. We're up like 60 on that, and the amount that's left. Yeah, we were expecting this gap fill, and it's starting to fill pretty hard. Actually, I think you know what? I think I'm gonna play Disney to 120 today as my short side. Yeah, I think that's like really good. So if I break, clear alert. So if it breaks this, I could play this. Yeah, all right, that's cool. Spots down for good. All right, I forgot to look at the other chart. So, Beyond is its earnings. They're still coming down. Facebook is coming down hard under the SMA. Google just crossed its SMA. I mean, the play of the one to take here is probably just SPY in general, just playing the SPY puts and stuff like that, or calls depending on how the market moves. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. So I'm just checking out all these things. So Amazon could be a really good move. See, we got that bounce on Disney. going on with Amazon? How much time do we have? Oh, we got 30 minutes till open. So yeah, let me see. I think Amazon's in a gap fill. Oh shit, is it in it? It's in it. Alright, so Amazon is a really good move then. What is this, 1934? Fuck my life. It already actually hit the thing and it bounced off it. So Amazon, I think, fell more than just regular than the rest of the market. It's possible. 2.24%. No, actually, I don't think that's true. I think we fell an equal amount, or if not close. Yes. No, Amazon fell a little extra. So, okay, so that means Amazon might be a more reactive version of the SPY. So that might be something I want to play. Let me get the 15-minute up here because that's a little bit less noisy. Okay. Um, yeah. Okay. So I'm just looking through, checking everything. You know how it is. So Amazon looks pretty good. Let me just actually. We're in the VIX. Yeah, I know it's not terrible. We're in this. So we did is we're holding. Are we not in the VIX here? Purgatory. Unallocated. There we go. This is the VIX. So we're up actually $10 on it, which is funny. But we're in puts right now, which is out for May. But I think in the meantime, we could probably buy calls and just kind of let it run. But the problem with the VIX is like it's not technical, so you can't like trade it technically, you know. But you know, I mean, I definitely want to then because we only bought what? How much did we put into this? Like $5 total. We bought 4 of those, so it cost us $20 total, and we're up 20% on it. So or $10 on it, so we're up 50%. And so that's kind of fun. But like what I'm referring to is like when this starts to decay, I want to get more into it, you know. And if I do that, then when you get these spikes, because the way the VIX works is it moves onto when you have these high volatile areas, you get these big spikes that happen in about 22 in about 3 weeks, and then you get this massive dip off, and those happen in like about a month, which is why I bought my position for the VIX puts are in May, so we have some time on those. We have 3 months roughly 3 months between now and when this happens. This is actually going up currently as a result of the what do you call it? It's going up because of the the current market status, right? We have extreme volatility. The market's moving very hard. The SPY has never moved this hard in history. So that's that's something that's kind of like occurring right now, and it's not ideal for a put position right now, but loading up on these kind of makes them cheaper. Yeah, you are, Alan. That's cool, man. I agree with it. Are you going call side or long side or short side? Because you can't buy these, like it's not a tradable, it's not a tradable option or whatever. It's you can do options on it though. Yeah, so the reason I'm going, I think you might have been here for when I said why I was going short on it, but the reason I'm going short on it is because whenever we have these really big market drops and stuff like that, or any high volatility, so you can look here. So for example, this one should be December of 2018, and it is. Yeah, okay. So when we saw, how the current puts, that I think that's a good move, man. Like I'm not a financial advisor, but if I were, then that's maybe what I would say. Okay, so if we saw, remember in October is when we started to see the decline in the market in general because we were getting a lot more of pressure from the trade war. The trade war pushed us up all the way up to here. So that was I can do the math, but it's like a 190% move upward. But now these are kind of guaranteed to be filled as long as it hits. So after this top, for us to go all the way to the bottom, it took us roughly, it took us about 3 months, or a little bit more than 3 months. And that's the amount of time that I actually have set up on my position. But I think it's very possible that it could go even higher than this. And if it does that, I'll load up more. I only put in $20. Yeah, okay, then so this is solid, and this is like actually an amazing play, and I love this. And I really want to take this really, really big. Like if ever to take something really big, it'd probably be this one. If you look at the options for this, so I'm looking into May, right? I'm looking into May, and if you look at the in the monies, that the problem with looking at May is like you don't get the same what's the word? It's not properly priced, and those are more expensive as a result of time. But if you get it here, the difference in the strikes here, for example, let's say one that's in the money, one that's not in the money, is about $200, a little bit less. It's about $190, and here it's about 100. It's a little actually it's less than 100. It's about $80 spread. So if you hit in the money, then these spreads get huge, and you hit in the money and it gets, sorry, I got distracted, but it gets in the money, it gets huge. So if you can get something that has a spread that's really cheap, so like for example, if I were to get, again, it's going to cost you a bit, but let's say you find something like this and you find that the spread is like 20 cents, right? Instead of paying 40 for this, you can get the max spread of 100 and you pay 20. And so when it hits here, you can get a really high volume of those, and once it gets in the money, the price of it kind of maxes out. So that's not a terrible play. I'm still looking for the options that I would like that would show me that. So like if I could actually buy because I don't know if I want to get the 11s and 12s, but I would be fine with somewhere in the 13s and 14s. And if you look at these, the difference is like 25. No, it's like here it's like 15. So I like the 15 spread, and then 15 for a max spread of like nearly $200 is a lot. So taking $15, you buy that in high quantity, you get the idea. Okay, so Alan, is there anything you're watching right now? Anything in particular? Do you have any ideas of what you think is going to happen in the market today? Like, my opinion is that it's probably going to... I'll actually do it. It's probably going to bounce. I'm assuming... Okay, so earlier I said it's probably going to be a straight shot. Yeah, only SPY. It's probably going to be a straight shot to 303, and then we're probably going to see a bounce around that point, back up, and then we might hold sideways for the whole day. Or we might just gun straight for 300, which is, a possibility. I don't think that's as likely. We very well might see the 304, and then see it bounce into the pre-market lows of 2 days ago. And that is, I could kind of expect that happening. It might try to pull back like it did yesterday. Everyone's kind of waiting for this problem to expire. Yeah, exactly. So... that's what the general consensus is. So I want to figure out if that's, because you can't guess but you can try. You can like, based on the price action, you can kind of figure it out. Yeah, so I'm curious of whether or not we're actually getting, if this is a real bear trap. Technically, there's enough. That's what I want to know is like how deep does the coronavirus actually go here? And the reason I'm saying that is because it's what you call it. It's it. There has to be other reasons that the market is pulling it off this way. Because where's this fear coming from? This fear is like a lot. Like I've never seen anything like this. So I don't know. This is really weird. Yeah, have you been still in puts this whole time? We've been actually in some credit spread, so we've been selling Tesla calls and stuff like that, and so those have been profiting. I'm in a Disney play. I don't know if you heard me in the beginning, but basically it's like there's a gap fill, so I'm riding this gap fill. Yeah. So yeah, I've been in the Tesla, but so someone's telling me right now because I'm helping with their account right now. So they're saying they want to sell the position and opening up the putback. Yeah, dude. Honestly, me too. I'm feeling it. In this market, it's hard to hold. It is like because it's the volatility's been crushing us out. I haven't been trading. My friend has been trading, and so he's on kind of a bad run lately. As far as the market goes, like he's kind of we're both kind of tilted because of some stuff that's going on. But I'm thinking maybe I'll just play what I see today. I'm not gonna overdo this today because I'm trying to avoid the problems that he has. So he sells out too quickly and stuff like that. So let me see if I can do that. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, you made a ton on those. On the the triple Qs and SPY even, worth it. I mean, you called it well. I think I don't know if you saw, but I wrote a video about pretty much this exact situation happening, like a few days ago. Like I don't know, like 2 days before the whole thing happened. I was like, is this a recession? I mean, I have to title those like that so I can get some feedback because people don't like boring looking videos. But I think I don't know. Do you think they're too long? I feel like some of my videos are a bit too long. Like I want to shorten them, but it's a little hard, you know. All right, beyond. But I can show you the winner. As far as accounts go. So this one, why does it say it's down? It's so weird. So this one is like was from selling credit spreads on Tesla. So that's what this is. And so it was a calls and then credit spread. So this one pushed up really hard. Uh, Bottom 205. So it was like it hit a low. It was like actually lower than this. It hit about 185. This is not my account. This was someone else's that I helped fix. Pulled back. They bought credit. They bought call spreads uh, on this. I sold the call spreads here, and then I like punched this account all the way up to almost about 1,300, almost 1,400. So that's kind of the dream here is to like get that to work out really well. Like I want to do that more often, more long term, but yeah, it's still tricky, you know. Let me call my friend because I want to see what he wants to do. Hello?
Hey, you reached Harsha?
Okay, so he's saying Tesla's bottomed. Is what I think is what he's trying to say. Okay, maybe that's actually a possibility. Yeah. Okay, so he's saying so close off the okay. So the Tesla position that we're currently in, he's saying to close it and then put it on puts on SPY. All right, that I can do. I don't know which ones. I'll have to set that up. I guess I'm just gonna take a look at them. Actually, let me take a look at the longer term SPY. Yeah. Oh wow, 303 is a level thanks to this SMA support. All right. So 303 for the bounce definitely then if that happens. I might actually just go buy the puts straight up, and then let me go through the whole market though. So the Vic, all right, yeah, I got it. All right, Ameritrade. Oh, you know why? It's because this stupid thing has the bid and ask on it, and I don't like that. Yeah, it's a little bit better. So Ameritrade. Sorry, I'm like a little distracted. I'm trying to get some shit figured out. Okay, so he's trying to do a put back spread, so I guess I'll open that up live on stream and see how that goes as well. I don't know, I guess I wanna see how this all happens. Oh god, I'm getting so much crap right now. Okay, please, everyone just leave me alone. Holy shit. I'm trying to work. Hey, Alan, you said you were an engineer? So, how do you like it? Like, how old are you? When did you graduate from, like, college and stuff? Where is the thing? Alright, so I want to scroll through everything, so... Alright. Oh my gosh, guys. Leave me alone now. Too much information, I can't think straight. I should have meditated. Gotta meditate for this crap, man. Alright, so JP Morgan's going down. Alright, so everything's coming down roughly the same way. Ulta is off of the SMA, so we're gonna see the bounce. SPY doesn't have that, so it's probably not gonna bounce off it for any good reason. Bank of America, yep. So we might see some divergences today. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Hey, Alan, I'm gonna try to day trade. So if you day trade, if you see any like intraday moves, like you think we should hold something, yeah, man. Yo, congrats, man. You are definitely ahead of the game, dude. 36, you're like a child. I mean, I'm actually like a baby, so that's that's awesome, dude. I think it's really cool when people I'm too young to make a decision like do I want to be an engineer, I think. Like through my entire experience with university and stuff like that, I have determined that like because as in my major there's a lot of people who are like 30 years old and they're literally just getting into this, but they're so much fucking smart. They're so much smarter than us, the rest of us. The rest of us are, when we're 20s or whatever, we don't have experience, we don't know what we're referencing to or anything like that. It's not interesting, it's not even exciting. So it's pretty cool that that you like kind of figured that out. It is pretty awesome. Cause like even me, I'm in it. I don't like electrical engineering very much right now, and I think it's because I'm immature. I'm kind of dumb, right? So I haven't had time to really concentrate and decide if that's something I want. And it's it's annoying. I mean, stocks is kind of my thing now because I've been into financial markets for a bit since I was like how old, 16, 17. I'm still not like a winner. Like I'm not a millionaire or anything like that, but yeah, I've gotten a lot better, which is kind of cool because I get to think about it in that context. I really do. I do enjoy this stuff, but sometimes it gets to you, Dude, for real, 100%. There's no reason because the whole rushing to finishing is kind of crazy. Like everyone wants to be a millionaire by 25, but it's just how many people do that, you know? And also, one thing I realized recently was like had a really good day, made quite a bit of money, and I had realized like okay, yeah, I think if we can keep our consistency up, this basically just replaces the need for a job, and we can become not only can we become jobless in a sense, but we can become like independent, like fully independent. We can live really decent lives now, like very well off. Like that was a potential thing. And then I realized like wow, I wasn't happy with that. So I at that moment I realized like wow, if you have a lot of money, the moment you get a lot of money, you don't have anything. Like you need friends, you need people that you care about that kind of make that world for you. Because being rich or not, it's good to have people who don't care. So, yeah, I think, dude, I love economics. Like I don't know why. I have no idea what I could do that would pay in it. I I'm thinking about getting my PhD after I graduate at the London School of Economics, because I'm really falling into this. Okay, gap year. Yeah, I took a gap year after I graduated from my secondary school, and now, I finished. I'm almost done. I'm about to graduate from university. Spies 200 SMAs at 304.30. I don't think that's true. SPY. I think that that's not. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is. Okay. 304. So this thing pulled up. So yeah, I don't know. I took a gap year, and I think that it was probably my best year of my life. Because I spent a lot of time focusing on doing things that are better, more independent. So I'm trying to. I've never lost that edge now, so I'm kind of constantly doing it. Hence my whole stock thing going on right now. Like this is me trying to create a future and life out of this thing. Exactly. Yeah, anyone says like I genuinely feel like there's no PhD apart from like physics that would be physics and math, and maybe computer science, that would be worth getting apart from economics, because economics is such like a there's like a high degree of intensity of thinking there. You really really have to think with your brain, and I love that. And yeah, I hope that one day I can get a chance to do those types of things that I think I'm interested in. All right, so Nugget is down. All right, Nugget is pulling back up, which is kind of weird because Nugget is gold. So because this is a gold indicator, it should be coming up with the market, but it's not. All right, Roku's coming down. Wow, I think Roku fell more than the rest of the market actually. Yeah, Roku fell hard. Holy crap. Okay. Roku is. Let me see. I gotta look back now at this. We have 4 minutes till open. Let me see where we are on this chart right here. Oof. Okay. So our next drop is actually till. Well, we're already here, aren't we? 109, 105. Good lord. All right, we gotta drop to 100. Yeah, we got a decent sized drop that'll take us to 100. So 104. The good news is, as far as PhDs go, they're free. Like, you don't have to pay for a PhD, which is, like, awesome. Okay, so 104 is the pullback. So maybe after it breaks 104, or maybe till it breaks 104. I need to make that decision kind of soon. To 100, and then 100 is going to be a huge level for me. Good news is, since it's Thursday, the price of the option contracts are a lot less right now. So, there's, like, less premium. But hey, man, I mean, either way, just even if whether or not those PhDs are free, what's cool is that like if you get this stuff, if you understand the stuff that you're doing, you'll be able to, one day. And that would be, probably awesome for you. All right, let's watch these. So I can't sell the spaces. So McDonald's is coming down. McDonald's pushing for 208. So we're at 210 right now. So McDonald's might come down to 208 and pull back up. All right, what else do we have? Beyond Apple, Qualcomm. Qualcomm is on a down run. Just broke its 200-day SMA. Come on, let me zoom out. Wow, this is a huge fucking level for Qualcomm. Alright, so Qualcomm might be a good short. Alright, I'm gonna write these down in the chat. So QCOM, Disney, and Roku. Shorts. Alright. So now we have those in the chat, so it might be a little bit more quick about it. So I can decide. There might be a latency, by the way. It might be like a 10, 20 seconds, but I think there might be one. I think I need to reduce this to ultra low latency so it happens like, on a flash. Because I don't think we can have, this type of sword. Yeah, this type of latency doesn't make sense to have. Okay. That SPY coming down. Still, what's going on? So the main watches today are Nvidia, Baba, and J&J, apparently. Some of these are not my lists. Baba, what the fuck? Baba fell a bit, like about 2.5%, but not necessarily enough worth it to me. So let's see. So we got a bounce back on Roku right now. Above this point, so let's see. Actually, I don't know if Roku respects that line. I gotta make sure it does. Or no, this is just a level, so it doesn't really matter if it respects it or not. This is where it's taking its supports, so once it breaks that, it's pretty easy short. Maybe I'll just buy and hold the short for the day. As long as I don't get those upside reversal. Maybe it will get the push up and then pull down. I don't know, I'm speculating a lot. I don't need space here. What do I want here? I want Tesla. I might trade Tesla. Okay. Alright, here we are. We are at open. Why are they going to close? Disney. So Disney's pulling back up. So I'm trying to close my Disneys. I think I'm out of those. The Beyond calls have dropped a lot, actually. And let me see. So let's see how Disney goes below 120. Alright, let me try maxing out SPY for the time being. Because that's the one I really need to look at. So we're getting big drops in SPY. We're going to see probably a bounce on 304. Assuming that's where the SMA lives. SPY. Yeah, 304.98. That's where we are. So we're probably gonna see the bounce coming up soon. So I'm gonna actually set myself up for that. Come on, load already. All right. I'm gonna play these really small today. It doesn't take a lot. 107. Let's try this. Yeah, we'll push it back to VWAP at 306, and then, you know, the drill. What exactly are you? 304.26. So we're on it right now. Level 2 is looking short. Getting that bounce in it. So maybe I'll take it. Oh, that's a call side. Yeah, okay, so looking good so far. Oh, maybe this guy knows what he's doing, man. Okay, okay. Alright, so we kind of saw that bounce, didn't hold up. We might go sideways today, and that's something I'm kind of anticipating, so we'll see how this goes. Wow, that's loud as hell. Three or 4.5 is where we're gonna probably see a spy dump if it happens. So that's what I'm gonna look for. So now close it. The hell. You could be a little bit faster. Alright, Roland's actually being shitty. Try this somewhere else. Oh, okay. Alright, we're gonna close. We got one of them. Alright, here we go. We got the rip up. Damn, there goes 117, 134. To probably about 307. Sorry, I'm being kind of quiet. I'm trying to just think. Yeah, the bounce is starting, so I'm trying to figure out how I can accordingly play that. That's not. How do I fucking close this position? Jesus Christ. Alright, we got filled. So should be out of it. The bounce has started. So let me see. Because I want to be able to hold these. Hold something. Now we're just waiting. Right now I'm in cash right now, so I'm gonna wait. So I need to wait for the decreasing ADD as well. Which we're getting. So we're getting a super strong pullback right now. Alright, looking for the 304 break, I think. Yeah, you're in cash? Alright, cool. I'm trying to see right now what I can do with some of these right now. So the ADD is pulling back kind of hard right now. Like, it's actually stronger than I think I've seen for a little bit now. Like, we're already, like, where we started yesterday at the low as far as the ADD is concerned, and that's pretty big. The Vold, which is the breath and stuff like that, that's down as well. I'm waiting for this break. So it's gonna do a second attack on the VWAP, right? So the 304 is the level here. So we could get it to push even harder. I want to figure out where. I mean, theoretically, probably just 300 would be the most like powerful level, but it could tank even further. So that's something I want to keep in mind. 300 is there. ADD. Oh, okay. Are you on Thinkorswim, Alan? It's called the what is it called? It's called the advanced. It's called the advanced decline. So it basically tracks market health. So that's what that is. All right. 304 for the break. All right. So we're getting the push now. Oh, you're not on TD yet. Well, I don't think it matters. It's like a health thing. It's a market health thing. I'll do a video on it for you, man. Like later today or something like that, or maybe tomorrow. But I'll go on a video like all the bits that I use that help me. So things like that is really useful. The ADD. How do I get this to stay on top? That's a possibility. Alright, we're down on the break right now. The level 2 is pretty good. Puts are kind of strong. Alright, we're broken. Oh, man. Oh, wait, did I get something that has good volume? Because I don't think I did. If I go down one more, this one has way more volume to it. 16,000 is highly reactive. I'm gonna wait for the 304 consolidation break, maybe. Okay, we're getting slight pullbacks to 304. Alright. Potential reversal, but I don't think so, so I should take it. Because the ADD is giving me solid state. You held one spy in case you're wrong about the bounce. Yeah, I would. I'm thinking about getting in though, and now I still haven't gotten in. The decline is like not happening right now, so the bid is getting bigger though. So maybe I should go in now. I'm like terrified of reversal. I'm so dumb. Holy shit. Like I told like remember I like pre-market I said this was coming, and even then I still can't do it for some reason. I don't know why I'm like this. This is so annoying. Alright, let me see if I can come up with like an actual proper area for me. 301.63, is that it? Alright, this is, I should have gotten in earlier, I think, when it happened, so I'm a little... Yeah, see, there's that reversal that I was afraid of. Kind of glad I left it then. It's only like $7 though. Yeah, okay, so you kind of have to be like very exacting about these. Let me see what's going on here. Oh shit, this might just be a pullback. Yeah, I think it's a pullback. I could get this in a little bit cheaper. The VIX was dumping and the ADD was dumping. So that's interesting. Alright, we might get a continuation, so it's time to eyes up on that. Alright. Maybe early entry? Probably not. We might get a better move on the second run, though, so that might be something I want to look for. So the VIX is pulling back right now, and SPY is pulling back up. So back up to the this thing right here. So you can, it's pretty obvious as far as these go. I'm trying to think, is it maybe a bounce up, fill this gap through 10? Could be call side, which would be interesting because this fucking thing lost all of its value. Well, actually, no, let me think. So it cost me 130 to get. It's at 94, so lost 50. This one costs 117. Okay, they're both down. So we're seeing the decay happen pretty quickly now. Alright, let me look at the rest of the market because I had a few other things that I wanted to play, and they're still kind of happening. Like Tesla, kind of still coming down. Tesla, I'm gonna watch it break 715, and I might short that. It's already on it. Jesus. Okay, let me try that. Tesla, come on, buddy. Tesla. Wow, these orders are so low on Tesla. so I'll send this to 1 because I'm not going call side. Yo, yeah, okay, yeah, good catch, man. So as far as Tesla, I mean the whole market's coming down, right? So Tesla is something is like pulling back. It's going down with the SPY, but it's not staying up with the SPY. If that makes any sense. So that's it. That we actually, I was selling Tesla calls, so we made a lot of money on those up until now. But now I'm trying to see how I can trade this intraday. So I said 7:15 break. It's already on that, so maybe I'll just write it down now. Actually, I might just do that. At 177, it's not a terrible idea. But my biggest fear right now is just random reversals because I'm not feeling that. But this was also kind of anticipated. The whole market, man, just all coming down. Coronavirus is completely just wiping out what people think humanity has. Man. Definitely though. All right, I definitely made a decent call on. Hey, Alan, were you able to get out of those puts? Definitely good catch on the reversal. Now here's the thing. What time is it? All right, in 5 minutes, this could turn into a very big green candle. Tesla's somewhat following it, but it's not having the same. It's not the same volume on it for now. Yeah, I got you. All. Oh, okay. So Tesla kind of pulled back with the upside of the market, so that's what I'm trying to kind of determine. The ADD is holding. Yeah, the ADD is holding. That's actually kind of important. So we're getting the market health is holding up. We could start seeing green. The greens could come in huge too, because we're above this VWAP, but it's not exactly the market's not respecting it the same way as usual. You might see Tesla start on a pull up. So I gotta go back to my SPY call. Yo, this costs $45. Should I just hold this? That's not a terrible. I feel like this is not a terrible idea. Just holding this one SPY call. This one probably makes a little more sense than the 155s. Any of you guys see anything? I mean, you guys still here? Martin is out again. But yeah, I'm just waiting, man, because this, you see, we're catching this down again. So let me see if I can actually just ride this up till here. That might be pretty easy. The puts are kicking in right now. But, fuck, wait for that confirmation. Gotta read this level too. The ADD is holding. So, okay, so the ADD is holding, so we're getting some pullback. This selling and buying pressure is kind of crazy. The volume on this was pretty big too. Current bar is above average. So the next move might actually be pretty big. Yep, the next move is going to be humongous. Alright, let's think. Yeah, call side. Looking strong. Okay, so the home sales just was announced and they beat it really big. So that's what's going on right now, which is why the volume kind of kicked up like this. So if the market doesn't have the reaction that it wants, then we might actually start seeing it come down again. So let's see. See, that selling pressure is kicking back in though. Yeah. So it had like no effect. So that's what I'm trying to catch right now, is trying to see which one is going where. I might be a little quiet because I'm really trying to focus right now, so let me, if you guys have any questions, I'll try to answer them though. This candle. Alright, we broke it. It pushed from 98 to 112. It's 13% already. The ADD is still holding up though. We usually get the biggest drop in the morning, and then followed by holding up. Interesting enough, yesterday it held up until about 8:30, so about an hour and a half from now, and then it tanked, I think. Yeah, that's where the tanking began. So because the ADD started pulling back. So I want to see stronger selling off on the ADD to show the market decline. So Oh, my bad. I had to mute it. I had to go back and do something, so I forgot to unmute it apparently. I'm still waiting on basically everything. Like the market's kind of sideways right now, and so this is what I was kind of saying. It's like it'll probably move up, then down, and then kind of go sideways. And yeah, so we're getting it more or less how we expected. I'm trying to close. I'm gonna try to close one of my positions now. I'm in Disney puts basically, or they're actually like call credit spreads. So those are up. So I think I should just close them, despite the fact that they're probably gonna just expire anyway. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and close them. So it's one. Some for 6. Let me see if I can replace it and set it up a little bit more. I don't like holding on to these things for too long because it's like the risk is always a little too much. Alright, yeah, we're out. Disney's closed. Our Beyond spreads, though, those are down 46 total and coming in for this this week. It's for earnings today, so we'll see how those goes. Maybe I'll double down into those, because I have like $60 in profit from the from selling the Disney. So maybe I'll roll those over into, I'll parlay those into what do you call it? Into my into my spies or whatever. What am I trying to play? I'm trying to talk. Oh, my Beyonds, yeah. So Beyonds has earnings today after hours. So I kind of want to parlay it and see how that goes. Let me see what's going on. Okay, so Spy's being choppy, but BA is still coming down, I think. Let me see where you are. So Disney's holding normal. UNH, Tesla. Baba's holding. BA is still coming down, so let me see if I can find a proper level for that. Boeing. You know what's fun? Okay, so I can actually show you. I'm gonna show you right here. So on this earnings, they had an expected of 2.25, 2.205, and they missed, and so we saw a huge gap as a result of that on that day. Here we expected a loss. No, I'm sorry. We expected still profits, and we actually got we got a loss on it for that time, and then a little bit after the stock ended up shooting up, and that's actually because they pay out in dividends. Now what else? We have this one where the expected was this, and we had a loss as well. So these are actually not that great. You're gonna put me on the big screen again? That's fun. Yeah. So they had a basically they failed almost every single earnings. However, the reason I'm actually in calls right now, and the reason I'm in calls is, okay, so one thing I've noticed in time generally is that things start to kind of line up. So for example, as we hit this level here, right, things hit a price level with expectations. Should you short Beyond? Okay, so because again, I'm not a financial advisor, I can't really tell you whether or not you should or should not short. They have continuously kind of failed for all of these, but for some reason they have performed well. So this earnings, they gapped down, but then they continued up. This earnings, they didn't gap down at all. Nothing actually changed. They gapped up despite missing their expectations, and they kind of pulled back a little and started going back up. And now we're into this market where it kind of started falling. But I'll show you what I'm in, because that might, help you, I guess, think about it in a different sense. There we go. All right, so let me move this over. So we're in 3 of these currently. They're worth very little. I'm actually down very far on them. Okay, cool. So here you go. So I'm currently in this position. Yeah, the market's not okay. So I wanted to mention. Okay, so the market's very choppy right now. Like I said, it's gonna be kind of sideways. So we might have to wait on some stuff to happen. So what I'm in right now, I'm in these calls. I'm in a call spread right now. So what I'm anticipating is that the spread between these two by March, it's going to probably hit this higher level of 170. It's not actually what I'm expecting, but these spreads tend to go down real low, and if you get an unexpected move, you can get a lot out of this stock. So let me go back to Beyond then. Why does this thing switch up on me? So on this last fucking hell, that was BA. Okay, so on this last earnings, for example, so let me actually go back and see. So they usually got close and they held up. Let me see if they hit 170 before. They haven't hit it. So one thing I've noticed is that, so on this one, on July of 2018, they are at all-time highs. They expected, it's funny, it's like they expected a big loss, but they got less of a loss, but it still kind of pulled them down really far. On this day, where we did see the gap, they did not beat, but they didn't beat by a very small amount. It still gapped down. This one, let me say, so they beat it. They roughly got what was the expected. So they have a tendency to hit the expected. So right now their expected is, I actually can't tell, it doesn't show me. I have to look at it. Let me actually see. I can tell you, just give me 1 second. Yeah, okay, by the way, BA is selling off really, really strong right now. If you want to take a look at this. Yeah, woo, it's a big one. Where are you? BYND. Okay, so they're actually expected to make a profit, but it's supposed to be like 0.01. So the thing is, Beyond has a lot more fundamentals in its favor right now, and so it's very possible that Beyond might become the value stock in this time of like super tough like behavior. So that's something to keep in mind. Jesus Christ, Tesla's selling off really hard right now. Martin, I think this is your stock. But like I said, I'm in shorts, or I'm in longs for Beyond. But that's because I'm expecting something unexpected. So if I'm wrong, I'll sell. Okay, so this is a critical point for Tesla. So me. Come on, load. Let me get something with some volume. Alright, this will do. Alright, cool. So now, for pick 695, we can. Yeah. But yeah, as for your question about whether or not you should short, I'm in longs, but I'm not sure. It could do anything really. Man, this thing's pushing hard. For the bottom 690, goddamn. We should have just bought back the sell on that put. Holy crap, that would have made a lot. Yeah, this is a moving market. Except like SPY is still holding, I think, normally. There's just too much going on. It's kind of chaotic. Like SPY's holding, like I said earlier, like SPY's just going sideways. But certain things in the market are moving, so that's pretty good for us. Martin, are you still holding like your long-term Tesla position? All right, here we go. All right, so we got to pull back there. AMD. Yeah, AMD completely just selling off right now. Oh my gosh, that's actually a really good thing. Yeah, I'm just jumping here and there. It's all over the place. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy AMD. How low can I take you? Here maybe? No, that's a lot. 42, okay. Well, I guess let's aim for 43 first. Damn, it's just falling, AMD. Yeah, it just jumped to 43 immediately. Alright, so for this one, I'm thinking. I could put in 83. If it falls in the money. The problem is that AMD is kind of slow. Even the options are kind of slow. So 100. And the Tesla's apparently looking good. The drop. Oh, god damn, yeah, this thing is still tanking. My original. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to one thing because I'm seriously just jumping out around all over the place. Oh, that's way too fucking far. Alright. So now that we have the location for this put position. Yeah, I mean Tesla looks really clean as far as the short goes. I'm curious to see how much these moved. So let me take a look. I'm just trying to see how these options are kind of moving right now. This is such a tricky market. I literally can't like describe. I want to see. Okay, so for example, the break is here technically 707. 710. So we'll say break into this at 712. Oh, yeah, I like this. Market's slowly bleeding, still in SPY. Oh shit, did SPY just tank? Yeah, fucking tanking right now. All right. Spies at the new low of day. I'm gonna take this. I think to 301. Man, this guy's jumping. That scared the shit out of me. Holy shit. Hmm. Yeah, man, that's a really good uh gain, especially because I think you were doing stock, right, Martin? Yeah, like I mean, as far as stock goes, yeah, that's fucking crazy. Like you don't, no one gets 300% on stock. It's just not possible. So the fact that you got it is pretty awesome. So I had a friend of mine. He made like on the 2 days that Tesla moved, on the few days that Tesla moved, Monday and Tuesday, he was up like, was it Monday and Tuesday? It might have been Tuesday and Wednesday. He was up $500,000 just on Tesla. He made so much money, and he only leveraged about 170,000 on it. So he made like 500% gains on it. It was crazy. It's sick, bro. It's disgusting. Like I literally don't even know. You lost about 2.5K today, dude. I didn't lose anything right now, but like my friend has been on a losing streak, and so I'm like a little bit nervous, about trading this. Because it's like I don't know. I'm like because of the losing streak since the account is kind of down right now. I mean, it's not down that much. It's only down like maybe like $700 over the last like week, but it's still making me like really nervous. So I'm trying to I don't know, which is wild because the Tesla sell off was 160. 160 to like $700. Yeah, the market is flushing out the sellers. You can kind of see it. Sorry, I got kind of distracted. I was trying to solve something. Oh yeah. All right. Something's about to sell off. Actually, shit. All right, all right, all right. Hold on. Spy's about to sell off kind of hard. All right. For those of you who are taking it. Damn, this thing's taking off fast. I'm literally trying to buy at the bid. Damn, this is fucking blowing up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel you, man. God damn it, this is fucking crazy. I'm not touching it either. God fucking damn it. Whew. I'm trying to protect against the losses and it's just throwing me off. Alright. 301.5 break, I'm going in for sure. Like it's I have to do it. There's no point in me waiting for so long. Alright, we're broken in. By the way, I think I said push for 300. Straight fear is just dropping the shit, and funny enough, I'm too fucking afraid to do it. This thing, I don't know if you guys saw, I don't remember where this thing like fucking jumped from though. Like the value of this option just kept dumping, and I'm trying to ride this whole wave, and I just fucking could not get in. Man, what a day. Fuck. That sucks. I'm so fucking annoyed. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna shut down for a bit. I might come back. I gotta get my head straight because it's like throwing me in the loop, man. It's not like I'm not doing well right now. It's really really bad. So I really gotta see what's up with me and like this market and stuff like that. So yeah. Uh, but yeah. So I'm gonna shut it down. I will see you guys like later. Yeah. So yeah. But it's I love having you guys. So come back. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty fun. So I'm having a good time. It's just I'm like stressed because it's not like I'm having to deal with someone else's losses right now. So that's just throwing me off. But yeah, I'll see you guys like a little bit later.